Hello! I am back for some more Civ VI. And I got some feedback from the main person I am doing this for to kind of explain a little bit more why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I will try to do that. So if you are not that one particular viewer who is really just learning the game, then I apologize for over-explaining things you probably already know. But that's what I'm doing here. So we are going to hop back in with my Wednesday stream game, where we are Gandhi, and currently kind of working towards either a science or cultural victory, because I kind of want to show those two types of victory options and how you work towards those for said viewer to see, what you can do beyond just war in this game. And so I haven't decided whether it's going to be mainly a science victory or a culture victory, because it'll really see how things play out. But I'm building the foundation for either. And then whichever one we happen to get is the one we happen to get. So a lot of my decision making will be around getting I've been making decisions a little bit around building up my science. I've already gotten at least one science great person, and I'm pretty sure where we left off, I just kind of laid down my four main cities, and I'm going to start working towards making sure I have buildings for great work slots, because that's what I need for a cultural victory. So that's kind of where we left off. We've got our four main, not the best land, at least resource-wise. I mean, we're pretty well defended, however, from war. We've got Hong Kong here, kind of cutting off this little bottleneck between the rest of the world. And I'm playing standard difficulty, so it's not like I'm too worried about people coming over and giving a naval battle to me and ransacking me that way. So it's not a concern. It's just we don't have too much resources here for production. But we did get to, I believe I did unlock my industrial zone, so I'll start plugging those down. But right now, because I want production, because production, and again I'm going to explain things a little bit more in depth. Production over here is, all that goes into how many turns it takes to build whatever you're building in your city. So right now Patna only has 5.7 production, and when I hover over it like I'm doing here, it shows me where all that stuff is coming from. I get +4 from the worked tiles. I have 1 because of a trade route. I have 1 from a modifier. I don't know what that modifier is off the top of my head. But I'm also losing about 5%, so 0.2 of my production right now, because I don't have enough amenities. So that's what this little icon here means, is insufficient amenities. It's also here, I'm at -1. So what are amenities? Amenities are special types of resources. So on your basic cells here, you can see this is a desert tile. I hover over it, I see it's a desert. The movement cost is 1, so if I'm going to move a military unit or a civilian unit here, this only eats up 1, as opposed to hills heat up 2. Appeal, we don't have to worry about that right now. And then what continents I'm on. But there's no yield here. If I can't build anything on here. I could place a district here and it won't eat anything up, so that's a reason to have that. But then on other ones you have these special icons, and these special icons can be, so wheat is a bonus resource, deer is a bonus resource, which all that means is rather than building a farm here on just a standard hex, if I build a farm on a wheat resource, I get even more production, or even more food, excuse me. Whereas rather than, here, because there's deer, I get bonus to production. So So that's what those are, whereas just regularly building farms on regular land are not bonus resources. You also have luxury resources, and these are marked like this. Citrus is one. I was talking about, see, fish is just a bonus resource, so I get extra food. I can actually farm this to get extra food, whereas I can't put an improvement on this tile. I could build a district here, but I can't put an improvement on it. My builder won't be able to build anything here, but it can build here. Crabs are a bonus resource, so I'll get extra gold from crabs. I get extra food from fish. But then over here, I've got pearls. They're a luxury resource. Whales here are a luxury resource. And what luxury resources do is give me these amenities. And basically how the game works is, so I have one amenity here that can actually, this benefit of one amenity can spread to 4 cities. So if I click on my information tile here, based on the, I'm over here in Patna, based on the population and the size of Patna, it needs 3 amenities in order for everybody to be happy. But I only have 2 amenities. I have one from my citrus and one from something else that I don't recall at the moment, but I might be getting some from trade or from my city-states or something like that. So I got 2 there. So I only have 2. They want 3, so they're displeased, which is why I have a deficit or a penalty in my production, as well as well, I guess I don't have a. So it's just basically to my production. People are happy, they're not working as hard. So I want to try to get that up. I can get that up by farming more luxury resources. So once I come over here and improve this tile, it'll give me more amenities, or this tile. And those will spread and go to all 4 of my cities. The other thing I'm doing right now is I'm building an entertainment complex, and an entertainment complex specifically allows you to build buildings that give amenities, and some of them will only benefit Patna, others of them will spread to nearer, to close by cities. So that's kind of what amenities are. Housing is what affects your food growth. So right now my population growth is kind of small because I only have 7 of 8, or I only have 1 free housing place. And so there are buildings, for instance, my granary adds 2 housing. Every time I improve a resource, it adds half a housing. And those are things that go along with my food to promote citizen growth. And the citizen growth is related to, so for every citizen I have one of these little white things. And I'm only getting the benefit of the tiles that I quote unquote work. So I'm not getting the 1 food and the 1 gold here because nobody's working that tile. But I'm getting a lot of food from this tile, 5 food, because I have somebody working there. And because there's there's no yield here, there's no benefit of these, I can't send somebody to work on that. So here's a place where I'm quickly running out of places to put my citizens, and we can see that. Once I build my district, I'll be able to put some people there. And then as I have culture, so right now I only have 3.9 culture here, that affects how fast this grows. So that's for those things. And then your science is how fast this goes. Your culture also affects how fast this goes. So those sorts of things. So I still need some more amenities, but in 6 turns, I'll get my entertainment complex, which should help me get amenities, which can then help me improve my production here in Patna. Whereas over here in Delhi, I'm fine. I have an extra amenity. Unfortunately, I can't give it to them. I have a lot of open space. I'm doing good. I've got 24 production per turn as opposed to Patna, which only has 5.7. So things are building here fairly quickly, and right now I am building that great library. because that will give me some additional works of art slots that I would like. And then over here in Calcutta, I don't have a lot of production, but this is also a fairly new city, doesn't have a lot of time to grow, but it has room to grow. We're happy, we've got housing, and as it grows, that'll happen. So what I do want, however, and I was starting to explain my decision for what I have going on here in my tech tree, in that so in your tech tree, you can click, like I can just click one, and so now I'm researching celestial navigation. Or you can click a couple of them. And so what I eventually want is, I really want to kind of like streamline towards this lumber mill, because the lumber mill will let my builder improve anything that has a forest on it, and it'll give me additional production. So if I come back here, I can see lumber mill +1 production for every lumber mill. And then I can get additional production if it's next to a river. I can get additional production once I research steel. But I can only build them on woods. And so that's what I would like to do, so I can improve. I mean, I don't really have any woods over here that would help Patna, but I can do that over here for Delhi and Calcutta, and improve some of their production by turning this into a lumber mill. So I don't want to get distracted and go, oh, okay, I'll just do ironworking and then forget what I want and go up to shipbuilding next or something like that. So I can actually click here on machinery, and it will research in the order that I need the stuff to unlock this. So first it's going to finish engineering, and then it'll hop over and finish ironworking, and those are the two things I need for it to unlock machinery. And then once I do that, I will get my lumber mills. Also, these boosted things here, they cut down on the time. So I've already built ancient walls, so that's why this is glowing, it's filled in. I haven't done any research on construction, but I have built a water mill, so that's already made progress. I have not built an iron mine because I don't have any iron. There's no iron. When I researched iron, none popped near me. So I have no iron. So I can't build an iron mine. So therefore, it's just going to have to be researched from scratch. So that is why I have picked what I picked. Okay, so we'll click off there, go back here. And I think I finished this up at the end of a turn. Oh, and let me go actually check my resources to see, because we saw that Patna had 2 luxury resources and we weren't quite sure why. And so we can go over here to resources. We can collapse all to make it easy. Oh, I have diamonds, and so diamonds are a luxury resource, and I have not built on I have not built on any mines with diamonds, but I am the suzerain of Villainous, and they have diamonds, so I'm getting it from them. So that's why Patna has 2, but they need 3, so I have to keep going. Alright, so now we're back to my turn. And I was just, taking care of these barbarians. There it goes. Okay. Then I do want to bring this guy down here to protect Hyderabad, and we have a promotion available, so we'll go ahead and use that. And I picked the that first one on the top left, I know I just clicked on it way too fast, which is volley +5 range strength versus land units. I tend to always pick that one instead of the other one I'm allowed to pick, because that's more for defensive purposes. And right now I'm mostly using these guys to take out barbarians, and it's easier for me to be on the offensive than the defensive, so I like to pick that one. And okay, so what unit needs next? You, I'll have you kind of work your way back down. I have my galley, so I'm just exploring with my galley. Just seeing what's out there. Making sure there's no barbarian boats around. And that's all we wrote here. How are things over here? England still is upset with me. I can't... Nope. And we're good with Arabia. What have they been up to? They used an archer to clear a barbarian post. I don't care. I rarely ever actually read that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, you keep heading back to that town. Where did that barbarian camp get? No, where did that... Okay, not my problem. Ooh, there's another settler free, but... do I really want it? I can... Well, we'll send an elephant down to see if we can grab that free settler, and then maybe we'll just hold him in reserve, because I'm not... The only real space up here would be this desert, and I'm not building on the desert. I don't want to build on the tundra. I could have claimed some more space in here, but Hong Kong's advancing, and that's fine by me. So if we can get it, we'll hang on to it, and then if we find a new island, maybe we can send them over there and expand, but for now, I'm good. Okay. Hyderabad, you're new, you need housing. I know I need more amenities, but I can't even buy a builder yet. And the way I tend to play this game is I prefer to use my production on building buildings, so districts and buildings and wonders, and then use my gold to buy units. That's just my preferred way. There were definitely probably like the first 100 games of Civ that I play, I never spent any money. And just always built everything with production. But then it would take forever to get an army. So I kind of just made a rule for myself that my preferred style is to buy my units and build my buildings. And so we're going to go ahead and do the granary here to give us that housing. And keep exploring. Eventually I'm going to buy that second galley, because I know, because I play this game, that 2 galleys will boost my shipbuilding. But how much do I need to do that? Galley is 260, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Engineering has unlocked a catapult. I'm gonna work towards building my 8-man land army, because I know that that's a boost. But I'm probably not going to build any catapults because I don't plan on doing any domination, and they don't work well for defense. And then the aqueduct is a district that will allow me to add housing if I can build it in the right spot. For instance, Calcutta would be a great place to benefit from an aqueduct, because I didn't give it fresh water, I gave it salt water. But I put it there instead of there, or here. Because in order to build an aqueduct, it has to connect your city to either a mountain or a river or a lake or some sort of freshwater resource, but it's only one wide, so it has to go city, aqueduct, mountain, or city, aqueduct, river. And I didn't do that. Alright, looks like that settler disappeared, but let's just keep walking down this way and see what we can find. That's just Hong Kong. Hong Kong's fine. You keep heading this way. You go back down this way until the barbarian pops, and then they'll have you come back up. Okay. That's still building. All good. 220. Alright, you are there, so I will put you on alert. And so with envoys up here, you get 1 point. You get 1 influence point every, well, so many turns. Right now I'm getting 3 influence points per turn. And once you accumulate 100, you can send an envoy somewhere. So that's what this is. I have earned enough envoy points to send one somewhere, and I can decide where I want to send it. I'm already suzerain of Amsterdam and Vilnius, and I don't need their extra boost right now because I don't have those districts built yet. Not going to do anything for me. Hong Kong would be moving up. I would mainly want to be their suzerain so they could be my ally, but I'm fighting with somebody else for their control. I'm guessing Cairo or Arabia. That's who that is. Toronto doesn't have a suzerain right now. What's their benefit? Production. I would like production boosts. So if I give them 1 more, I'll get +2 production in my capital when producing wonders, buildings, and districts, which is what I'm currently doing. I'm currently building a wonder, so that would be a great benefit, even if I'm not their suzerain, to have that, which I already do. I'm already getting that. Their next one at 3 is in industrial zones, which I currently don't have any built, so that won't give me any benefit. But if I happen to be their suzerain, regional effects from your industrial zones and entertainment complexes reach 3 tiles further. Well, again, I don't have any of that stuff built that goes that far, so it's not like an immediate help, but so I guess I'll actually bump up Hong Kong, and I need 5 to be their suzerain, so that should give me the benefit of them again. Because, I mean, I don't think I get 20% production towards city projects. I'm not doing city projects. That doesn't help me. But it will, if I am their suzerain, I get line of sight for them. So now I can see everything in their area, which is a nice benefit when I want to defend my borders. And also, if I'm their suzerain, they won't go to war against me. Yes, and I know Patna needs amenities and Calcutta needs housing. I'm aware. Hello, Influx Rebel, how are you? So, Isabel, okay, we did this trade once before. So, she's offering me open borders, which means she can go through my land, which I really don't care because she's actually nowhere near me, and so her going in and out of my land actually probably won't even happen. But I don't have a problem walking through my land, and she'll also give me 1 gold per turn for 30 turns. That's how long this trade will last, is 30 turns, and then she'll ask me to do it again. And I would give them in return, so I can walk through her land. I'm nowhere near it. She can walk through my land. fine by me. And then down here is if I wanted to change anything in the trade. So if I wanted to say, no, I want you to give me 2 gold per turn, she says, no, that's too much. I'm not giving you that. But I can see what she would do. So I can accept it. Or if I wanted to say, no deal. I'm not having open borders with you. But one of the things with culture, the cultural victory, is you actually get to spread more culture influence if you have open borders. So having open borders with all of your allies or all of the other civs is actually a good thing if you're working towards a cultural victory, or at least them letting you in. We could also trade resources, but I don't have any extras right now, so I'm going to accept that deal. Long day, Influx? Alright, let's keep walking down, see if that settler's still somewhere. Oh, and because I'm their suzerain, I'm allowed to walk through their land, so I don't have to go all the way around through these woods and rainforests. You're coming home. Another barbarian campers. Where'd this one go? Oh, right there. Let's take you up and start working on taking that out. 240. Now, the one thing with galleys, or early ships, is they can only go in shallow water. So this light blue is the shallow water, the dark blue is the ocean deep water. So your initial ships cannot go into deep water. Eventually you get tech here in cartography, I believe, where all naval and embarked units can navigate ocean tiles. That's when you can actually go into the deep blue stuff. You had a long stream? What were you streaming? Don't know it. What kind of game is that? Alright, I think we're good. Everything here. And we're gonna get that next turn. And I'm gonna move you up 1 and attack with the other. Okay. Okay. Come down here and take out this barb camp. Keep exploring. Well, now you can relax with some much less intense Civ. Patna. We still need flippin'. Okay, so we built it. We don't have any amenities from it yet, but now we can technically build this arena that will give us +1. It's just gonna take 27 turns. An arena is 600. Well, we'll work towards it because we need it. Chats can be demanding. Alright. Was that it? That's all I need to do here. Yep. Okay, next. It's still fun to just play, and if anybody bops in and says hi, cool. If not, hey, you're playing Civ. You don't know what's going on in the world around you, that's why it can last forever. Alright, actually, I'm gonna use the archer. He's got another promotion, but we're gonna use him first to weaken him. Because the archer does damage but doesn't take damage. Yay for ranged. And now that he's weakened, my spearman can do a little extra damage. And we keep exploring. Oh, I'm out a scout, aren't I? Oh no, there's my scout. He just healed up. I was gonna say, I should be scouting down here. But there were a whole bunch of barbarians over here, and so we were hiding from them. Let's see if they've been killed off yet. Yeah, they're working on it. Alright. Oh! Somebody took Hong Kong back? Boo. Been a long time since I've done a multiplayer. Hey, my great library! Yay. Watch it build. So with my great library, I get apparently doesn't tell me on that screen. Oh, okay, I get the boost. I get a couple boosts because I built the wonder. And now I got celestial navigation because of that. Yay! So there's my great library. In fact, let me actually just verify, because I just knew that I wanted the slots. Receives boosts to all ancient and classical era technologies. So that's why I got the stuff that I couldn't do. Which, therefore, I needed those boosts. And then it also gives me 2 works of writing, and then great scientist points. So the great library is great for what I'm trying to do, because I haven't decided yet whether I want to go science or cultural win, and this actually gets me both points towards both. So that's done. What do I want Delhi to work on next? Delhi is getting low on amenities too. You're not that bad with your production right now, so we'll go ahead and put in another theater square. And we'll go here to get the bonus. Can I? No, I can't even reach you. Okay, so we're not going to use the rain, or not going to do the promotion yet. We're going to go ahead and just take him out. And then you can make your way. That's not where that was the last place I wanted him to go. Misclick. Misclick. Keep searching. Maybe I can find one of those lost things. Okay, you're in my way, but I moved out of your way, so we'll see where you are after next turn. See if you took out those barbarians. I got celestial navigation, ironworking, and shipbuilding. So now we're working on machinery 7 turns, and I can build those lumber mills and get more production in cities that have forest anyway. So, and 10 more turns and you can get that. Ooh, I can probably build my second galley, which I technically don't need the boost for now because we got the boost for shipbuilding. So I want to spend it on a galley, Or just deal with my 1 and spend it on something else. I think I'm going to spend it on something else then. Let me get a builder here so I can start getting these amenities and make everybody happy. And what do you need? Military engineering? Military tactics, military... Build an aqueduct. Sometime. Okay, defensive tactics gave us some policies, so we can look in here. So in here, we can immediately see which ones are the new ones, because they have the nice little exclamation point next to them. So, +6 defense, city defense, and +5 city range strength, and then plus production towards defensive buildings. We're not really at risk of war, so I don't need to defend my city right now. And I still have strength against barbs. I could probably take that off now. We're getting pretty strong. But I do want to keep my unit maintenance reduced by 1 so I can have some gold back. But if we take this off, I'm not building my units. I could put this one because I believe defensive buildings, that includes my walls, and having a decrease in wall production could be good. Yeah, maybe we'll flip that one over then. Because I will eventually build my things. Now, is there anything else I want to swap out here while I'm here and have the advantage? We could probably take out... Let's go ahead and get some Great Rider Point boosts. I'm not currently building any wonders, so I don't have to get that boost. And I'm still having problems with production, so we're going to keep my overall production. Okay. Come down here so we can eventually take out this camp, because you can't reach it either. So we'll go ahead and do your promotion. So, okay, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time and take volley instead of garrison. Because these are all... Okay, see, now, actually, you might think, well, if you're not going to go dominate, and you're just going to, you know, stay in your city and not really go to war, why wouldn't you do garrison? Why would you do these? And it's like, well, I'm more likely going against barbarians, so I'd rather gain my strength from there. But if I was going to domination, then I actually would pick garrison, because I would want to get the range strength versus district defenses in my archer, because that can help, especially in early game if you want to take out some early stuff that where you're just dealing with like ancient walls and weak cities. Then incendiary is really nice. But for the most part, I tend to just give them the extra strength. Okay, we also get to pick a new civic, because we finished that one. There's not necessarily anything I'm working towards in my civics. I don't have a lot of rainforest tiles, so I have no interest in building Chichen Itza. Eventually, I'm just going to get all of these. Anyway, Naval Tradition has a hard stop, though. I mean, I could ignore that, and it wouldn't block me from getting anything else. I'm not going to kill a unit with a quadrime. I'm not even going to build 6 farms. I could grow a city population to 10. But in order to unlock any of these, I have to do one of these. This will give me additional food. I'm not having a problem with food. Harbor, Great Admiral points, +1 culture for each specialty district. Ooh, +1 amenity for cities with a garrison unit. Yes, that one will become helpful. So even though I don't have this, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Let's see, now we can claim a great person. Another scientist. Gain 100 faith This Faith's Holy District... This Holy City's District Faith adjacency bonus provides science as well. Sure. We will take Hildegard. And we'll put him on here because he's going to have a decent bonus. And then my holy site will also produce some science. And I like that. Hi, kitty. So you can come over here. We'll activate you next turn. Let's explore. Something's backing up. And let us take this jade and help some of our amenity problems. Alright, next turn. Take out that barb camp. Alright, you can come back down here. And garrison in Delhi. You can go ahead and activate. So now this also gives us science. And in fact, now that I'm remembering it, I haven't spread my religion. Simbaism is only in Delhi. I haven't sent it to my other ones. So only Delhi is getting the benefits that I picked. So I can purchase campus and theater district buildings with faith. So that means once I build a theater district or a campus, I don't have to use gold or production. I can actually use faith to do it. And then if you have Simbaism, you can build cathedrals, which gives extra art slots. So I do want to spread this to my other cities so they also can get those benefits. So in order to do that, I can go pick on Delhi because they're the ones that have Simbaism in the holy site, and I go over here and I can purchase something with faith. And I could purchase a cathedral if I had enough. Well, I need to have the temple first, and then I can get the cathedral. But I can build a missionary, and a missionary lets me convert my religion, which is what we're going to do. But I can't move him until next turn. And now Hyderabad wants food after I said my food is fine. Of course. Well, it looks like you guys, well, there's still a barb camp over there. Alright, you need food, so let's go ahead and do this farm, and then we'll go over and get the tea. And as we can see, because we got jade, which is a luxury resource, both Delhi and Patna's amenity problems are solved. So now Patna is up to 6 production. We are definitely going to be building our... In fact, now that our amenity problems are solved, let's switch. So I can come back and finish building the arena, but I do want that industrial zone, which is going to take a while. But that'll give me boost to production, and I don't have a lot of production resources in this area. Okay, we just got another barb camp, so we're all the way up there. Why don't you come down here and heal? You, I'm changing my mind on you. You can head up this way. You build your farm. So now when you click on a religious unit, it automatically switches into the religious lens. So Delhi is Simbaism, so that's why it is yellow. Um, and things that don't currently have a religion are outlined in black or white over here. These are mine. Um, Villainous has Protestantism. I don't know who's spreading Protestantism. Maybe Arabia, but Toronto has it as well, or somebody over here. The other thing with religion is I don't necessarily have to use a missionary to go spread it over here to Patna. It'll just make it go faster because my city is putting out religious pressure to all these other cities. So that's what this little icon. This is getting pressure. This is getting pressure. But it only goes out so far. So we don't see any pressure going to Amsterdam. But we do see some pressure to Hyderabad. And what converts is how many people, what the percentage is. You want to have a majority of people in that city following that religion. So if I click in this to expand this, there are 7 people in Patna, but only one of them is following Simbaism. So it's going to take, with the amount of pressure, +5 per turn, it's going to take 58 turns to get enough of these people to convert to Simbaism in order to have Patna turn gold. Over here, I only have 3 people. And my pressure is +4. I have 1 person. So it's only going to take 18 turns. Whereas over here, Hyderabad only has 2 people at +4. So it's going to convert in 6 turns, which will probably be faster than I can get a missionary over there. But my missionary can also spread, but I have to stand next to the city. So this one's going to take a while, so I'm going to actually have him walk over this way to kind of increase the spread, make it go a little faster. Oh, come on. Okay. Can we have open borders? This will make my life a lot easier. Okay, what I'm doing is I want to walk through his land. I can't walk through his land right now because it's got open. Or it's not open. It's got this it's all solid here. I can't walk through it. But we're pretty friendly. You know, he's friendly with me, not like England. So I want to make a deal with him. I want to trade. I want to say, hey, you want to walk through my land if I can walk through your land? And because we're on good terms, I don't need to give him money. And he goes, yeah, that works for me. Accept deal. Okay. So now we have a trade with him. And now this is a dotted line, so my scout can walk through his land. Yay! Now the other thing I told you in terms of open borders and these trades, another place we can see that culture thing. So if we go up here into this world rankings, these are all the victory conditions. And because I'm playing vanilla with no DLC, I only have these 4 victory conditions. Now if we head into culture, culture's confusing, to say the least. But basically, in my land, I have 3 sites that are giving me tourism. And so I have 15 tourism. Which has created for me 19 domestic tourists. 19 people in my place, even if I don't have 19 people, are visiting my local sites. Yay for me. If somebody, but what I can also do is recruit foreign tourists or visiting tourists. So these are zeros because I don't have anybody from Arabia or England or any of these unknown places visiting yet. I haven't made my culture enticing enough. So nobody's visiting. In order for me to win a cultural victory, I have to have more visitors than anybody else has domestic. So right now, the person who has the most domestic is myself and this unmet player at 19. So if anybody wants to win, they have to get 20, one more than the most, visiting tourists. The only person who has a single visiting tourist right now is this dude. So he's kind of winning. If I want to win, I also have to get 20 because this person has 19. If all of a sudden I get 20 and he's at 19, I'll need to get 20. Everybody else will need to get 21. How do you get these people? Is by, and I can't even remember where some of those things are, but things like having open borders, things like having trade routes. Those are going to increase getting people to come visit you from foreign lands. All right. Next. Heal for a turn, and then we'll go up and attack these barb camps. Okay, now my missionary can come over here and stand one tile next to Patna. And he hasn't used up all his moves, so I can spend a move to spread religion. My missionaries can spread religion 3 times, and then they're gone like a builder. So if I do this, they will put a certain amount of pressure, 200 points, towards the religion in there. So now I have 3 people who are following Simbaism. Still not the majority, so they're not there yet, but next turn we can try again, and basically rather than getting 5 points next turn, they'll get 205 points next turn. So we'll bomb them with some extra pressure in that way. And we're going up here to take out this barbarian camp. And production and food. Okay, so right now I'm not getting any growth. I have a dash here. Hyderabad is going to perpetually sit at 2 because I don't have enough food. And the game has defaulted my workers to go here and here. Well, what good is that? This is a much better tile. It has 3 food and 1, and this has 1 and 1. So I can either manually click here and make them move, and then they're locked in, or I can come down here and I can push this button to say, hey, I want you to prioritize food. But what that also did was it moved this guy over because this has more food than that one. How about if we prioritize both food and production? Nothing moved. We can also say don't do any food. So what I want is I want one person here to get the food buff, and I want one person here to get production buff here, food buff here. And that I'm still not quite at enough food. Oh, I'm at a surplus of 1 point, of plus 1, 1. So this will readjust itself next turn. And you, I'm going to bring over here and get this next luxury because I can. Something tells me that settler's long gone. Yay, we can start to explore a little bit more. But I'm going to come down here and just explore that before I head over this way. Something tells me this is the end of this island, too. I have no idea where England is and how we met her. Okay, next. Keep going up. Keep going up. Oh, I saw a scout there. We should take them out. You come over here and build a plantation. My missionary's up. We're going to do another spread of 200 points. So now we have 4 people. And you can see that that now gives us the majority. So now Patna is following Simbaism, which means I could build cathedrals. If they had a holy site, they currently don't have a holy site. I could also build campus and theater district buildings in there if it had either of those districts, which it doesn't currently. So that's what that's doing. We're going to... Oh, there's some of England. Oh, look, there's England! On the other side of Toronto. I'm just going to use this guy to scout this out and probably take out that barbarian camp. Or see if it's gone already. Alright. Next turn. What did I do? Oh, I probably spread my religion. And he doesn't like it when I spread my religion. So I can show you how we know a little bit more about that. So if I come up here to Saladin, one of his agendas, so the AI always have agendas, things that they're working towards. And Saladin wants to have his worship building in many cities and likes to visit civilization with it. He dislikes civilizations following other religions, or civilizations waging war on followers of his religion. So because we're a different religion, he doesn't like us anymore. Well, we got -4, but we have built up enough favor with him that he still likes us. See, we have open borders, that gives us +3, we sent them a delegation, we have the same government. These are all things that make him like me, and the more he likes me, the less likely he is to attack me. In theory. Victoria, she doesn't like us, and we don't know why. Go up, try to help with this barbarian camp. I don't think I need all 3 of you, but... So now that we're here, we're going to send the missionary over to Calcutta and spread Simbaism over there. And I have open borders already because of that trade that she wanted, so I can just pass through her territory here and explore this little inlet. Next turn. So finally we get machinery, we can upgrade our archers to crossbowmen, and we can go ahead and build lumber mills. So once I have enough money to buy another builder, I'll probably do that in Calcutta to upgrade some of these farms here. And you can see over here in Hyderabad, I did get enough food to increase production, or to increase growth, so that way I can start getting more people and they can start spreading out. So now we want to choose more tech, and I think I'll go ahead and do my shipbuilding and get my land units to embark, because we're getting to the point where we're kind of limited in how much we're going to be able to explore, and it'd be really nice for my scout to be able to hop in water and out of water. So that's what that will get us. And we finished building our granary, so now we have some more housing, which makes us happy. What do we want here? What do we want? I'm kind of feeling a harbor. That'll give me another trade route. Give me some more gold. Yeah, I think I actually want to build that. Let's do the harbor. You know what? I don't need you up here. You can come hang out down here. Alright, keep going over to Calcutta. And every time I say Calcutta, I think of rent. Come down here and explore. Please don't get killed by that. Okay, so there's that little thing. We're gonna keep going around this way. Okay, anything else? Nope, nope. Once we get to 3, we'll double check and probably put our citizens back to default. And I'm kind of glad I don't have my camera on tonight because I have a fan blowing right in my face and my hair is going everywhere. Why don't you just... Oh, I have one in there already, garrisoned. Okay, so why don't you hang out in Delhi? And you come over here. See, Hyderabad doesn't need a missionary, already converted. This is the last convert, and I will have 2 citizens of Simbaism, and that's enough to make the majority. So now all of my cities are following Simbaism. Yay! Okay. So, so we have built an amphitheater in here. We can research the amphitheater here, or we can actually, because of what we picked, maybe not. Thought I could buy theater districts. Campus and theater characteristics with faith. Why can't I build my amphitheater with faith? That's a theater square district. Well, I'm up to 7 of 9. I'm gonna get one more. I actually should just do the aqueduct first. And then that will make Amsterdam happy. So let's put our aqueduct there. And you can head home. And you can keep exploring. Ooh, don't want to declare war. You got a bit of a navy there, London. Don't hurt My scout! Oh god, my scout's gonna die. Bye, scout. And yes, England's background music is Green Slaves. Okay, land units can embark. I can build quadremes. I can build the Colossus. You're gonna go sit in Patna. And I'm gonna take that 50 gold, thank you very much. Alright, now what do we want to research? It's only 4 to do siege towers with construction. But education is 7 to give us Hagia Sophia, missionary apostle. I don't care about that as much. But universities would be nice. And then Niter. Okay, let's go ahead and do that first. Because otherwise I'm just gonna run with it after I do the other one, and I'd like to remember to get my universities. So you come down here, and actually, let me... Why can't... Jesuit education. May purchase campus and theater square district buildings with faith. I have a theater district. I have faith. Why can't I build that? I honestly don't know. Apparently, a defended spearman is a good match for an elephant. Well, we'll try. Alright, you can make your way back to town. We are now at 3, so let's unlock, and it automatically goes where I would want it to go anyway. But now they're all free to rotate as things improve. Okay. Next. You are going to Patna, so I'm just going to have you go there. We have another barbarian camp somewhere. Figure out where my elephant can get on the way back. Calcutta! Nope. What do I want here? Hey, I'll build my other harbor. Or we can just build my amphitheater first. Ooh, can I get, purchase my builder? Yes, let me purchase my builder. That'll give me some more production. let's go ahead and let's do ancient walls because it's only 5, and then we can see where my production is. Ooh, it's a lot of people. I don't know if I want to risk my elephant against them. Retreat! There's a natural wonder around here. Yep, there it is, Galapagos Islands. It'd be nice to build a city around there. But it's a bit far for me. And I didn't steal that settler, so I'm in no rush to expand more. Your military leaders carefully follow the progress on your aqueduct. They see new ways to use the engineering skills. So we've unlocked... We can now form an alliance. +1 amenity for cities with garrison units. I actually would like that, thank you very much. That one. Production. Yeah, we still want that damn production. Right riders, yep. Okay. Now, that defensive building did affect how fast it takes to build that wall, but that's okay. Builder, come here and build a, yeah, you know what I want. So, Patna, my trade route ran out. I could do some foreign trading, but I want them to have that 1 production boost. I'm kind of counting on it. And I'll actually get 1 coin, 1 gold, because it goes through Amsterdam if I go all the way Hyderabad. And that way I'm not overloading on the food like I was before, because I have way too many people to support that this city can support right now. So we're gonna, but there's no difference in production. So we're gonna trade with Hyderabad as opposed to Delhi before. And that'll get me a little of that extra production back. And we're running away. We should probably heal up before we get to that guy. And we can pick up a civic. Okay, this will give us a new government with 6 slots. Inherent bonus 50% production towards defensive buildings, +1 housing for each level of the wall. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We can always switch out of Divine Right once we get to either Exploration or Reformed Church. But Monarchy is not a bad one to have. So we'll work on that one. Okay. We do have... Nope, still can't build any of those damn buildings I'm supposed to be able to build. Alright. Go ahead and do the temple first. Maybe I need a temple before I can build those buildings? We'll do some science. And if not, amphitheater's next. Yes, please build a lumber camp. Nope, there's my island. have people in those spots. Nine, 22. Let's take that. And then, so I just swapped this because they only have 9 food. Now they have 11. They had 22. And I didn't need that much. So I'm giving this already improved over to Calcutta so they can reap those benefits. Meanwhile, that builder, I want to come over and build another lumber camp. And you can heal. No. Heal. I knew I clicked the wrong one. Also, if I do want to spend more, if I actually am able to buy things with faith, I need to generate some more faith and have more holy sites. So I might also need to prioritize building up my holy sites. Education. Yes, please build a lumber mill. Okay, now that you're healed, just stay on alert. Come up here. You come down here. You gotta keep exploring. Only 3 for construction, so we'll just knock that one out of the way. And I have no money. So that's all we can do. Right, I'm gonna build one more thing. What does Calcutta need? Food or production? Let's build us a mine here and get a little bit more production. I always prefer production over food anyway. Heal, Mr. Elephant. Alright, can I purchase anything? I can purchase a cathedral, so let's go ahead and do that. Anything else? No. Why? I don't know. What good is it? So we'll get the amphitheater. Okay, I need to Google this. Because it's annoying me. Civ VI Jesuit education not working. Okay, no, that's not helping me. No, people going, aren't the problem, aren't the problem. You're just not reading it right. Yeah. just says, "You're reading it wrong. I can only build the buildings, not the district." I'm not trying to build the damn district. I'm trying to build the buildings. Whatever. Every so often I did sense a cat, it just wasn't where I thought she was. Okay, build mine. There we go. Okay, Calcutta. Do I want to build another harbor, or do I want to build... What do I want to build? What do I want to build? Let's go ahead and do the holy site. Okay, let's try to see if we can get Niter anywhere. Not that I plan on building a big army. Oh no! Oh no! Don't take out my galley! Not good. Run away! Run away! Alright, bigger government. Let's go ahead and switch to monarchy. So I get to pick one plus charismatic leader, or first envoy you send counts as 2. I like charismatic leader to add more points. And I get another... Let's go back and add discipline for my barbarian boost, since I'm still fighting barbarians and not anybody else. Speaking of, let's take them out. Yay! No, I'm still gonna run away. Alright, now we get a new civic. Let's go ahead and do feudalism. I can claim a great person. I can claim a writer. Okay, university. Can I buy you with faith? No, of course not. It's not like I'm got Jesuit education or anything. Let's see. There's no wonders Delhi can build. Do I want to quickly pump out a... Let's see. My military is 133, 70, 82. I'm good on the military. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down there. It's just going to cost me money per turn. So we'll just build a university. And so, okay. So now that I have a great writer, my great writer will produce 2 great works of art. And in order to obtain them, I have to find a place to put a great work of art. So, my amphitheater, so if I go over to Calcutta here and bring this up list, the amphitheater gets +2 great works of writing slots. Additionally, in my palace always comes, so your palace is automatically built in your city center, and gives you all of these initial starting bonuses. That's why your first city is easier to get off the ground than the other ones, because you're getting these initial boosts. And the palace comes with 1 great work slot for any type of writing. The amphitheater is only works of writing. And then I also have my great library, which has 2 great works of writing slots. So my great writer, Li Bai, can go drop those books anywhere that has a slot for great writing, which is nicely highlighted over here in white. So we're going to go put them in our great library. I can only create 1 per turn, but you click on them and they will create their work. So here's an expert from Drinking Alone by Moonlight by Li Bai. Now, once I've had my first great work of art put down, I get a new button up here for great work so I can see and manage them. So if I come in here, I can see all of my great work slots. So in Delhi, that's the only place I can put great works. My palace can hold anything. My great library and my amphitheater can hold writings. I also have my temple, which can hold a relic, but those are really hard to come across. And then my cathedral, which is the one I picked for my religion, can hold a religious work of art, which is actually a painting. So a great artist, as opposed to a great writer, would come up with religious works. And I can put them in there. So right now I have 1 great work. I can actually move it around. So if I wanted to put it in the palace or the amphitheater, a reason I might move it around could be, let's say I didn't want to move Li Bai from my palace, so I just created it there. And so it looked like this, and it's like, oh, but Li Bai can create a second work of art or great writing, but now there's no place to put it in Delhi, so I'd have to move him to the Great Library. But maybe my Great Library is really far away and I don't have to walk, so instead I can just take my book and move it over there, and then he can put it back in Delhi. Where this is really going to come in handy, moving things around, is when we start getting our museums and have to worry about theming, but we don't care about that right now. The other thing this will show you is then, by having this great work, what is it providing? Well, I'm getting 2 culture and 2 tourism per turn by having this here. So my great library now has an additional 4 culture and 4 tourism that it's producing per turn, which is good. But we can only take 1 from Li Bai at a time, so that's it for that turn. Somebody built a wonder. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get the second book. So In the Mountains on a Summer Day is now also at our Great Library. So now our Great Library is producing 8 culture, 8 tourism per turn. Yay! So we can start to watch more as that tourism pops up. And we can head back over into our culture and start to see, are we getting any foreign tourists yet? Nope, still no foreign tourists. So you built that, I don't care. There's barbarian camp right there. So why don't you head out and take care of that? And my elephant can get plus 10 combat strength versus fortified defenders. I don't... Or plus 10 strength when defending. Versus units and districts against damaged units. I think I'd rather have rout than marauding, so I'm going to take barding over the other one. And every time you use a promotion, it'll help heal your unit. So it's a good strategy to not necessarily, like if you're heading into battle and you have a promotion, to use it on a turn to heal. And maybe save it if you're already at full health. Unless there's no battle, then go ahead and spend them. And we're running away. Now, boats can't heal. Unlike my elephant here, who can heal by land, my boat actually has to be in my own territory or friendly territory in order to heal, which sucks, to put it bluntly. So if I want him to heal, I have to get him all the way back over to some land, which is probably what I'm going to do. I might pump out this way and see what's around the rest of Galapagos Islands, but I probably want to heal. Okay. Next. Go take out this barbarian camp. Hi, Nim. How you doing? Actually, I'm gonna plug in my phone before I forget and my battery dies. There we go. Silly. Okay, you guys, you can start going home. There's nothing else I want you to do. And you can kind of keep exploring a little bit. Maybe next time I'll come out here and check that. Looks like I can explore that a little bit more. Niter! Did I find any niter? Yes. Here? No. Oh, yeah, niter. Okay, so the third line down in the pop-up menu, it says niter. So I am now getting niter. Because I already have a district built on it. The nice thing is, the district doesn't remove it from the game. It just automatically mines it. Yay! Hi, sweetie. What's up? What's up? Okay, this archer... We're still heading towards this barbarian camp. Patna needs housing. Let's go explore this way a little bit. Nope, that's as far as I can go. Nim wants pets. Nim wants pets. Okay. Let's see. Let's open up my tree. Castles, printing, bonus culture for the Great Wall, gain a free spy. Okay, so that doesn't matter to me. Alhambra, press 2 amenities, and then another level of wall. Stirrups, cartography. I'm almost to 2 harbors. And then I can go in the ocean. How many turns do I have left? 7 more turns. And I need 18 for cartography. Let's start researching that. And then when that finishes, it'll finish off the boost. No, because I didn't pick a second harbor. That's why I was going to put another harbor here. So I could get that boost. So let's back up that idea for a minute. Oh, all tourism yields from great works of art are doubled? Yes. We want that one. And I'm not going to get that second university fast enough. No. So now Elizabeth would like to buy my great work of art by giving me a one-time 25 gold, and then another 21 gold per turn for 30 turns, which is a lot of gold, granted. But I'm potentially going for a cultural victory here, and I'm keeping my book. If she wants books, she can recruit her own great writers. Done. Okay, come back home. Not my problem. You're circling me like a buzzard, Miss Nimue. What do you want? Just lots of pets? Just lots of pets? Oh, yes. A good ear scratch. You need a good ear scratch. Yes. Just keep trudging along there, Mr. Elephant. Yeah, that's about as far as I can go around the Galapagos Islands. It's shallow water. $320. Let's see if I can buy a quadrime. Farm improvements now gain +1 food for every 2 adjacent farm. Newly trained builders get 2 extra actions. And extra production. I don't think there's anything there I really want to switch out. I think I'm happy with what I got. So we're gonna stay. Oh, and other thing to mention here. So because I changed to monarchy, meaning I no longer got, this autocracy, capital receives +1 boost to all and 10% bonus, I don't necessarily lose that completely. I still get a 3% bonus on my wonder production, and I do get a 1% bonus influence points. Now, this one has this little, where this little icon is here, because the longer you're in that particular government, the more this builds. So because of how long I was, that's how much bonus I get from it. No, I'm not gonna buy that. I want to come over here to Calcutta. And I want to see if I can buy a quadrime. How much is a quadrime? 480. Buy another galley. But I want something stronger than a galley. Oh, wait. Okay. We got the boost for medieval fears. +1 gold from each envoy to city-state. That's probably better than 2 per turn. And then +2 housing in all cities with 3 specialty districts. Eventually I do want that. Let's go ahead and grab medieval fairs then. About as far as I can take that. And we don't have open borders with London anymore. Can we try? Will you take my delegation now? Open borders, open borders. You're not gonna give me gold this time. You're gonna want me to give you gold. Oh, wait. You'll take the deal as is. What am I doing? Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna give you money just because I'm an idiot. Alright. Now that we've built that, let's go ahead and get the workshop in there so we can get more production, because Patna really suffers from production. Get an extra envoy. And now that we have an industrial zone, we'll go ahead and take that. Yay! Knowledge of astronomy has been boosted. Mr. Elephant, you can come here and heal up. You can come through. Choose production. Delhi. There are no buildings I can build. I cannot currently build any more districts because I need to have 10 population. So there's no wonders I'm currently able to build. But since we just finished our harbor over here, we can actually get a new trader. So let's go ahead and get a second trade route going. And now over here, we need more housing. There's nothing really here that's going to give us housing. Oh, but I'm on my government that gives me one housing for each level of wall. So let's go ahead and put my wall in and it'll get some housing that way. And that should do it for what I got going on here. And we'll just put you on watch elephant duty. Okay, and I'm basically just going to have you swing around this wing over here, so I'm going to right click here and just let it auto take you there. So in 7 turns you'll be home and you can heal up. Can't purchase those. So I don't get it. Let's do the amphitheater. Because if I can't buy the buildings with my faith, why do I want my faith? What's the whole point? What's the whole point? Let's see. +1 gold. Yeah, let's swap that one out. Give us some more gold. Because we're only at 7 gold per turn. That's really pathetic, actually. Um, and we'll stay there for now. So now we're up to 22 gold. Much better. Let's grab mercenaries. Because it's only going to take 3 turns. Okay, now we've got 12 turns left in Patna. To get that. We could just start sending out trade routes to try to get money and get foreign trade routes going. With here, or we can bump this over and get an extra production to kind of eke out this last, but this is going to take 30 turns before we can switch it, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and work towards... Who's attacking Cairo? My foreign relations. So Medina would give me the most gold. And then I would have a trade route going with Arabia. So we'll do that one. Now we're up to 27 gold. Ooh, you can build a wonder now, but do I want that one? I don't think so. So what do I need? Let's get a builder going, because you have a lot of unimproved spots. So we'll do a builder. Okay, we finished our wall up here. We can build another district. What do I want? Could boost my lighthouse. Lighthouse is going to be housing, food, and gold. No real production. You need production too. You got 5. How long would it take you to do it? 13 turns for a quadrime. 480 for the quadrime. Well, we're getting there now that we're almost 30. I think we should do another campus, because we only have 1 campus out there. So we'll build a second campus. Alright, anything here we want to swap out? 50% discount on upgrades. Yes. And we'll swap that out with the barbarian stuff, because I think we're under control with that. +1 culture, +1 science from all international trade routes. Eventually, I might switch to that one. Still want this production while we're waiting for Patna to catch up. Civics. Let's see, what do we want here? Let's just knock out Naval Tradition, and that'll get us an extra envoy, which will get us more money. What does Villainous get us for the... When you enter a new era, earn 1 random inspiration, and they're probably with them. more. Let's go ahead and get Hong Kong, get our 6th here, now that we actually have an industrial zone in the making. Get that ally ship back up, and then next we can work towards Villainous. Alright, got a new builder. What do I have going on here? I can upgrade that I want. 24 production, 19 food. Taking us a long time to get food. So let's go claim this other wheat first. And now what do you want me to build? I need to build more things. I'll go ahead and make a second builder and send it over to Hyderabad rather than having to buy one or waste production on making my own. And you're there, so you can heal. Oops. I need to click next turn. Alright, build a farm, please. Renaissance. People have given me more missions. I can build Forbidden City, and now my tourism yields are doubled from works of writing. Yay, because that's what I have. Okay, so Amsterdam wants conversions, which means they want my religion. So let's pump out a apostle, since I apparently have faith to just burn, since I'm not going to spend it on my buildings. Alright, what do we want now? Let's do castles. And let's go on the complete opposite side and get yet more food. Because if we get to number 10, then we can build a new district, which we want to do. Okay, this builder, I'm going to take over to Hyderabad, and I did get the technology that lets me land units can embark, so we don't have to walk all the way around, we can just cut across this little strait. Okay, so when you build an apostle as opposed to a missionary, some other things happen. You can get a promotion, you can launch an expedition, and I completely forgot to do this, and I'm going to do this first, is I want to evangelize a belief, which gives me more benefits. So I'm actually going to come here and then make another apostle. Choose production. So I can't build any more buildings right now. I don't really have any units I'm craving to build. So I'm going to do a project. Now what city projects do is just let you use a few turns, extra turns, while I'm waiting for this, to give me some build up. So I can do Holy Site Prayers, which gives me extra faith and great prophet points. I don't want more faith. I don't need a great prophet. Not doing this one. Campus research grants, which is what is currently being recommended, provides me with bonus science and great scientist when finished. And then theater gives me culture and points towards all of the great art-related ones, which is actually, I think, the one that I want. Because even though I'm plugging along here, I want more of these because I kind of want to work towards that. And so what I can do with some of my excess faith is I can actually buy great people outright as well, which could be worth it as I keep an eye on these sorts of things. So, but I'm going to spend 5 turns there. Now we can add another belief, maybe one that works. So what do I want? +2 faith. Each campus and commercial district gives me +1 science, +1 gold. That could be good. Spread religion, spread religion, spread religion, spread religion. Let's go ahead and get stewardship. And 1 second here. Okay. Just had to check on something. So that's done, that's done. Next turn. Okay, it is 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be stuck in one more turn mode for a little bit, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Because I do have other things I want to do. Alright. I'm sending you over to Hyderabad, so just come out this way. Okay, that's what I'll do. Once he gets over there and starts doing stuff, then I'll call it a night, because otherwise I'm going to forget what the hell he's doing. I can evangelize another belief, so let's go ahead and do that. And you are all healed up. Let's have you swing around this way and explore more that way. Missionaries are cheaper. Religion spreads 30% away. Religious pressure never drops due to combat. Religious spread from adjacent city pressure is 25% stronger. I have printing. Let's have it spread 30% farther away. Because why not? I'm not going to actively spread my religion, but if some of these city-states get it through pressure, by all means. Admiral, Harbor. Okay, no, I'm not changing policies. I'll take that. Cut the amount of time it's going to take me to get to 10 and half. I like it. Alright, I can either do guilds or merchant republic. Pastures improve +1 food. +2 trade routes. Discount on gold purchases. Maybe we'll grab exploration and switch to merchant republic. I get another envoy. So we said we were going to build up villainous, and I get 2 envoys because that's currently my thing. You're working on religious conversion, and then Eureka's. If I get the Eureka's, I get them. If not, at this point I don't care. I can get another apostle. No more faith, but this one I can send off to Amsterdam. Promotion. Gain 100 gold if this unit converts a city to your religion for the first time. That would be good because that's what I'm planning to do. I'm not planning to engage in any combat, so I don't care about the other ones. Every apostle always gets a promotion, but which 3 you can pick from are random. Calcutta. Ooh, I can build the pyramids in only 16 turns. +2 culture. Grants a free builder. That'll also give me some tourism. So yeah, we'll build the pyramids there. I can deal with 16 turns. What unit? Oh, you. Go here to build a lumber camp, please. Now my apostle can finally start going towards Amsterdam. What do I want to research here? I want this. And I'm not going to build a second harbor. At least not in enough time. I want to go across the oceans. Find the rest of everybody. One, two. Great people. Ooh, Machiavelli. I get to get discourses on Livy and the Prince. Alright. Sure, more walls. You've finished that one. You definitely need housing, so let's give you some walls. Machiavelli can come over here. And so we're up to 12 and 24 because my tourism is bonused from printing. We have 1 foreign tourist. And there's the prince. My apostle can head more towards Amsterdam. Ooh, I definitely have enough gold now for that quadrium I've been wanting. There we go. Let's convert Amsterdam. There they are. Let's send my quadrium out to explore a bit. You build a lumber camp. More great people. Triggers Eureka moment through free random text. Absolutely, I will take that. And let's trigger them. Industrialization, military science, which I know a city-state wanted me to get that Eureka for, so yay. And square rigging! Woot! Okie dokie. Is there anything else immediately that I need to do that is going to make me not forget? No. I think I'm going to call it there. Not get sucked more into one more turn mode. And wrap it up for this week. I will be back next Wednesday to continue this game of Civ as we work towards definitely more on the culture side right now, figuring that one out. But you really can't do too much on the science side. On the early part, that doesn't come until like the later eras. But we'll keep working on building that up as we get more campus districts going there. So, and I will be on this Sunday for however the heck long it takes for me to get through 16 quests. I need to finish up Dreams of Ice and go through 3.5, which is like half a patch, because then after that is 3.55. But I need to do the rest of 3.4 and 3.5 this weekend, and then all of 3.55 next weekend to be done in time for the patch on the 11th. Last weekend was just kind of a wash, and I ended up not doing any. So we can still make it. We just have to get through cutscene hell, and we can do it the next 2 Sundays. We will do it. Come join me. Alrighty. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time, and have a good night.